By now, I'm sure you have heard the buzz around Riot's newly unveiled shooter, Valorant. Perhaps you have also heard it described as some sort of CSGO Overwatch hybrid that's poised to overtake the FPS genre as the next big thing. With a planned release in summer of 2020 and a closed beta to launch soon, we here at Akshon Esports wanted to give you a rundown of what you should know about it and help you decide if it's the game for you. This is the Overwatch Player's Guide to Valorant. Valorant is a free-to-play, tactical, class-based first-person shooter. Much like how Overwatch features a pool of heroes, Valorant has agents, but more on this later. The primary game mode in Valorant is similar to the diffuse game type in CSGO, or Search and Destroy in Call of Duty, wherein the attackers work together to plant a bomb, named Spike in Valorant, and protect it until it explodes. If it does, the attackers win the round. The defenders work together to either kill off the entire attacking team or defuse the spike before it explodes. Likewise, the attackers can kill the entire defending team to secure a round win as well. A normal game in Valorant is played over the course of 25 rounds, with the first team to 13 round wins being victorious. Unlike Overwatch, in Valorant, once you select your agent at the start of a game, you cannot switch during rounds. So if you pick someone that's very good on offense, for the whole game your defensive play may be a bit lacking. The agents themselves have some similarities to Overwatch's heroes, but with some very important distinctions. In Valorant, you have to purchase your loadout through a round-by-round economy. At the start of each round, during the preparation phase, you will be able to purchase the guns that you use from a suite of options. Each gun has its own stat line and recoil pattern for you to learn and get acquainted with. You can also purchase things for your teammates, in case they are a bit behind. Every agent has 4 abilities. One signature ability that is granted for free every round, one ultimate ability that is charged up by getting kills, and 2 abilities that must be purchased at the start of round to be available. The abilities are paid for with a different currency from the guns. Abilities in Valorant could be thought of like grenades, wherein they are not meant to be spammed during a game and only used when the moment is right. In fact, there are no smokes or similar that are available to buy. Instead, many of the characters' abilities are functionally similar to smokes, grenades, and molotovs. Unlike Overwatch, where the abilities are just as important as the gunplay, in Valorant they are more supplementary to the playstyle. According to playtesters, movement and shooting are much more important to perfect and hone during regular play. For example, one player has said that even if an agent has high mobility, solid game sense paired with good aim can be enough to take her down, without having to rely as much on crowd control abilities. 8 agents have been revealed so far, with reportedly 4 more in development, and each agent has their own unique set of abilities. While there are some parallels between agent abilities and certain heroes in Overwatch, namely resurrections, traps, and area of effect buffs, they are more so similar to CSGO. Playtesters have stated that there is a greater emphasis on vision-granting abilities and conversely vision denial through the use of player-generated walls and smokes, amongst others. Feel free to pause the video to get a full overview, but here are some highlights of the agents. Phoenix, an offensive fighter, has an ultimate ability that lets him resurrect at a location if he dies during a round. Jet, a mobile assassin type, has abilities that let her zoom around during a fight and secure quick kills. Viper, a defensive poison character, has abilities that put poisonous clouds and pools on the field of play to cripple and control the battlefield. Sova, a scouter type, has abilities that allow him to locate where the enemy is with his drone, and ultimate ability that can cross the entire map. Cypher, another enemy tracking agent, has many abilities that are focused around locating and tracking the movement of the enemies, but with traps and cameras. Brimstone, another offensive fighter, has many orbital abilities that let you control and flush out parts of the map remotely. Sage, a healer agent, has orbs that are similar to Moira's, that heal allies and slow enemies. Her ultimate ability can also resurrect a fallen agent. And finally, OMEN, an assassin character that can send out shadow versions of himself and teleport across the map. Like Overwatch, each hero is designed to fit a certain playstyle and position in a team comp. However, the abilities themselves are more complementary, and allegedly do not overpower the gunplay. Because of Riot's focus on ensuring the game runs smoothly on lower-end machines, the game's visuals, which are set in a near-future version of Earth, are a bit toned down compared to Overwatch. On top of that, the slower tactical game pace means that you need the character models to pop out from the background, which is probably why a lot of the lighting is a bit more flat and the colors slightly more muted. The art director on Valorant is the same that developed the art style for Team Fortress 2, and with the maps that we have seen, you can clearly see the similarities. Valorant is scheduled to be released in summer of this year, with beta info in the next month or so. Once again, Riot seems to be taking the best part of different successful games and combining it into something different that still feels familiar. With their focus on ensuring low latency with their Riot Direct initiatives and reassuring players that high frame rate, tight, fast gameplay is the goal, it's clear that they are trying to make something incredibly competitive. But what do you think? Has what's been shown of Valorant impressed you? Do you think it'll live up to the hype? Should we make more Valorant videos? Let us know in the comments below.